Hello students, today we are going to understand the bicyclic compounds. Okay, student. So when you talk about the bicyclic compound, students, so bi means two. Bi means what, student? Two. Bi means two. So that is cyclic means ring. Bicyclic means ring. So if two ring is there, student, if two ring is there in the compound, that is known as bicyclic compound. So here you can read out the definition, student, what they are saying. Bicyclic compounds are compound that contain two ring. Okay, any compound which is having two ring, student, that is what is known as bicyclic compound. Bicyclic compounds are compound that contain two ring. Okay, now student, that is the three cases are there for this bicyclic compound. Case 1. So case 1, what they are saying, student, if the two rings share one carbon, if two rings are sharing one carbon, the compound is spirocyclic compound. The compound is spirocyclic compound, or simply a spiro compound. For example, here if you see, student, this carbon, what you will find, this carbon, if you talk about this is the common carbon. Okay, student, this is common carbon for two ring, so if carbon for two ring is there, that is what is known as, student, spiro compound. Okay, spiro compound, right, student? So if two rings are connected by the, you know same carbon, common carbon, that is known as spiro compound. Again you can read out, if two rings shared one carbon, so this carbon is same, this carbon is for both the ring, then the compound is spirocyclic compound, or simply spiro compound. Okay, students, so this carbon is a part of A as well as B ring. Now the case 2, if you talk about the case 2, if the two rings share two adjacent carbon, the compound is fused cyclic compound. So if you see, student, fused cyclic compound, what they are saying, that is here the two cycle are there, and but what is there, two carbon, like carbon 1 and carbon 2. This carbon is, what is that is, if you talk about, student, so these two carbon, shares two ring. So if two rings share two adjacent carbon, if two ring shares adjacent carbon, so this is ring A and B, so two rings sharing adjacent carbon, so that is known as fused cyclic compound. Okay, here you can see bicyclic compound, but this is the fused. Last one, student, they are saying, if two rings share more than two carbons, the compound is called bridge cyclic compound. Bridge cyclic. So if, two rings are sharing more than two common carbon, that is the known as bridge cyclic compound. For example, student, if you see this example, so how is there, so common carbon, suppose this is the, this, so this is ring A and this is ring B. How many common carbon are there? A, this is the, either you can say C1, this is C2, and this is C3. Three carbons are there, student. Okay, or this is also you can mention like, okay, this, huh, this is, so see, this is the A ring, this is B ring, and there is a common three carbon is there, one, C1, C2, and C3. So that is, if two rings share more than two carbons, if two rings share more than two carbons, the compound is a bridge cyclic compound. The compound is a bridge cyclic. So this is the, what is, student, bridge cyclic compound. Bridge cyclic compound, cyclic compounds. So this is, bicyclic compound. So this is our answers. Okay, this is what about the bicyclic compound. Thank you so much for watching, friends.